Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Optimistic. We are going over uh, the week of my competition, actually. Day one, obviously, we start with some warm ups, but pretty much what we're looking at is 6x1 at 85% for the snatch. For the clean and jerks, you're looking at 6x1 as well, 85%. And then some snatch pulls 4x1 at 103%. So during the week, we're really trying to keep everything consistent and pretty confident. Nothing too crazy. Obviously, trying to go for no misses whatsoever. Trying to just dial everything in. As the weights get heavier, movement shouldn't change as much. We kind of go over any small techniques that kind of get exposed at around the 80 to 85%. As you saw, some like the soft catch or the weird timing of the catch, but obviously that one, as you saw, was better. Just trying to work on crispness, speed, and obviously stability in the catch. See how I get a little forward on that one. It's a little squirrely, but try to make majority of them just nice and easy. Don't get anything. Don't get carried away. Don't do anything too fancy. Don't try to change anything up. Only just try to critique / fix any mistakes that get exposed at the heavier weights. I try not to do anything extra during obviously comp week, but we're looking at pretty easy, I would say, easy cleans at 85% at 105. Nothing too fancy. My jerk here, my jerks overall at 85% are a lot crisper than last time around, I would say. And that was kind of one of the big things I needed to correct from the competition prior to this one, because I was getting called for softness in the elbows, and usually my left one. That was a pretty strong one right there. But in terms of that, I would say this week felt way crisper. I felt extremely confident going into this one. All the heavier, quote, air quote, heavier sets felt a lot easier. That double bounce right there is very important, as you'll see towards the end of the video. The big word of the day, or of the week, I should say, was just being patient. Trying not to rush standing up, basically, because that double bounce is a readjustment. So the bar doesn't shift too forward. Obviously, at heavier weights, you will never be able to recover from that. That's basically to realign the bar in the midfoot, so you're just able to stand. You rather just bounce out of the hole, obviously, in a perfect situation. But if you're gonna save it, you just need to readjust. So these pause snatches, basically hip snatches, what they're called as well. Timing. The main thing is timing on these. Obviously, jump, catch, easy up. That's it. Simple as that. My biggest thing too is a big opportunity for me is my lats. Basically, my lats holding the bar. Make sure everything's stabilized. Been going to Choose Fitness, doing extra bodybuilding work / accessory work, so I can maintain a more stable. That was pretty quick. There you go. More stable position throughout the whole lift. Obviously, that's very important once the weights get heavier, essentially. So these, let me see, these hip snatches, or we call them tall snatches too. These are about 70%. Trying to, again, make things snappier. This was like more of an accessory day. Obviously, through the accessory day, we had squats towards the end. For these ones, I bumped the percentages up a little bit more. So these are supposed to be off a heavy 3 from a couple weeks ago. And legs felt good. Legs felt strong. So we just upped the weight a little bit. So through the squats, again, opportunity is my upper back, just keeping that angle nice and consistent, and when the weights get heavier, just making sure my chest is up, because a big thing is Obviously, when the weights get heavier, my chest tends to dip down, and backgrounds. Obviously, not utilizing all the force I'm applying to the floor. So, but yeah, towards the end of the session, legs felt good. Decided to up the weight a little bit since I had more energy in the tank, basically. And on Tuesday, if I feel good, I usually go to Choose Fitness to do more accessory work. Since Wednesday's typically my non-lifting days / recovery, if I get a little anxious, basically. And this next clip right here, we're looking at Thursday. Lift with the team, and we try to get things moving. My coach is here, and we're just making sure everything looks good because this is the last day we meet before the competition. This was, lack of a better word, frustrating because these guys just did not click. They did not click whatsoever. No matter what, my coaches were trying to give me some cues, try to, pull me aside. Well, not pull me aside, but more so of just like break it down step by step. And when you have these mental blocks, it's very frustrating since you'll see me miss a whole lot, and obviously see the frustration in my face because I've done this before, but apparently today I've never done it, and that's something that is, prior to the comp, right? It really tests your mental strength, and that one didn't even look like it tried. That's one of my other coaches, Coach K. Obviously, very, very strong dude, very knowledgeable. Just really is trying to say, tighten your core, bend the legs, keep your back tight. It's like, okay, bend your legs, keep the back tight, easy enough. So I was like, cool, makes sense. Let's knock it out. Let's try it. And, again, usually I try to stick to the regimen if it's 4x2 or if it's 5x2. I try not to exceed those sets and reps. If I feel really good, I'll ask my coach, hey, do you want me to go up higher? Do you want me to do the extra sets, reps? And then he'll let me know from there. But these ones were kind of just going over it, and it was basically right there, which is even more frustrating. I'd rather not even get close. See, got that one. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. But basically, I just would rather not even be close, opposed to it being 97% there, which I think is personally more frustrating, and it's more of a mental fatigue, So for these ones, we were just basically just doing some snatches, 4x1 at 80%, nothing crazy. I'm going off 100 kilo snatch. So for these ones, we basically are just making sure anything that needs to be critiqued prior to the comp is fixed. Again, not really too much coaching unless something looks really out of whack. We just like to fine tune, again, a couple of things, not overthink it, just get everything mentally, physically ready prior to the comp. So for this one, obviously I want to hit those drop snatches, but they weren't in the cards for that week, so be it. All my lifts besides drop snatches felt good, so still confident going in, very confident, felt strong, felt well rested, and didn't really have too much to worry about. So prior to the comp, we like to at least take one of the openers, either the snatch or the clean and jerk. For this one, we did the front squats at 265, which is my scheduled opener, but as you will see in a couple seconds, my opener was actually 115 kilos, so that would be around 250 or so. So without any further ado, I'll let you watch my competition, and again, leave a comment, have any questions or any feedback, just please let me know. If you like what I do, please like and subscribe. Other than that, thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
There you go.